Earlier in the spring I showed how the pool water had become milky and pontificated on its condition.
Is it a problem? Not at all. This will clear in a matter of, well, a week, 2 weeks maybe.
A week later, just as cloudy. I'd not bargained for our geese systematically testing the fence, finding a weakness and taking secret morning dips.
Look at the mess you've made of the. Hey, go on, get up, go on.
In addition, the circulation system for the pool was not working well. To illustrate the issue, let's take a retro plunge and see what I was up to 11 years before.
Here's the T-fitting, and just slip it onto the 110mm pipe sticking out of the wall. It would be best to do this before there's water in the pond. My air supply pipe is some old rigid hose. 5.5mm hole so the air pipe jams in. The hose pipe pushes onto the aquarium air compressor. The bubbles are drawing water from under the planted zone, a massive biological filter. Of course, the bubbles are oxygenating the water as well as providing the circulation.
As I used garden hose for the air supply around the pool, rather predictably, it floats everywhere it's not weighed with bags of stones. Although it has the allure of a very skinny Loch Ness monster, these ups and downs are trapping water and blocking the airflow to some of the bubble pumps. I have some self-sinking hose manufactured by Zoo Aqua, so this will lie flat and let the air flow freely. This is a 40-metre roll, so it's just about right to make a loop around the whole pool. That way air pressure should be evenly distributed. This pipe has a 12mm hole and a 25mm external diameter. Each of the 3 bubble pumps will tee off the air supply. And rather than fit a connector, I'm just drilling a 7.5mm hole. It's laid alongside the pool to get the right position for each of the 3 holes. An 8mm aquarium silicone air pipe is forced into each hole for a tight fit. I have some standard 25mm water pipe fittings, which I reckon will work fine with this pipe. From the compressor, air comes into the pool via 15mm PEX plastic plumbing pipe. I've improvised a 15mm to 25mm converter by fitting a 15mm push-fit tank connector to a 25mm end cap. Push on a 2-inch air stone to each outlet and evenly distribute the pipe in an almost icy pond. Although it's not pretty, it may be the beginnings of a new sport, extreme cold water plumbing. Of course, none of this would be necessary if the air circulation pipes had been incorporated during the construction, as I did later with this plunge pool.
The spare outlets for the air feed are capped up with plastic stop ends.
The bubble pumps are now working effectively, alongside my biofilter Olive, and 2 weeks later the water is pretty clear. And a few weeks after that, even better.